we can understand the Kundalini. We have the capacity to understand the whole world. Through our efforts, we have crossed the oceans, flown in the skies, covered the whole length and breadth of earth on foot, and have even gone into space. We have succeeded in traveling to other planets. We have explored every corner of this earth, but we have not been able to explore deep into ourselves. We have not been able to realize our true forms, and we have not been able to recognize our actual capacities. All our efforts shall go in vain until we understand the process of entering our own conscience. The situation in which we are today is similar to that of a thirsty person who goes to the seashore. The sea has tons and tons of water, but he cannot quench his thirst. It is like a person who goes to the North Pole and wishes for a shady tree there. There he shall find huge icebergs and fields of snow, but he won't find a tree. Similarly, man has explored the entire earth. He has travelled far and wide. He has even stepped out into space. He has reached the moon and is trying to set foot on other planets like Mars, Venus. He has explored the deepest seas and oceans and has drilled deep into the earth. But even after having achieved all this, he has never attempted to recognize his own self. This has been the greatest weakness of man, and this is why, even after so much development in science, he has not been able to achieve true happiness, joy, peace, and pleasure. This is in fact not possible because science has provided with only comforts and amenities through its various achievements, be it exploring the seas or exploring the space. Science has provided with modern amenities like fans, televisions, aeroplanes, making human life more comfortable. But through them, true joy cannot be attained. Until man achieves happiness, he shall always be troubled with tensions, problems, and sorrows of life. He may be seen smiling, but the smile shall be artificial. Behind this smile, we shall find thousands of pains and sufferings. If we try to look into a person's life, we shall find sorrows, tensions, and disgust. If we talk to him, we shall find that he considers himself to be the most troubled person on the earth. Why is there so much pain and suffering even after so much progress in the field of science? Science has always endeavored to make human life more and more comfortable. But the more science invented new things, the more afflicted man has become. As more medicines were discovered, more diseases came up. As science invented new systems of transport, man became so dependent on them that today he cannot even walk 2 to 4 kilometers. Even the average age limit has come down from 100 years to 60 years. Earlier our ancestors used to live even to the ages of 100 to 120 years. Today we may find rural folks of the age 80 to 90 years. The person living in a city, although he is educated and uses all scientific amenities, hardly lives up to an age of 50 to 60 years. I am trying to help you enter your bodies and reach the soul which lies within. I am explaining to you that this fast life, this deceit, these lies, and these amenities cannot give you true joy in life. These cannot bring satisfaction, peace, and totality in your life. If this is so, then science is not at all useful to man. Science just builds the ego and vanity in man. Science says that man has achieved so much, but in which field? Fine. The minds have developed, but the feelings of the heart, like love and affection, have been subdued. Where mind is predominant, there cannot be true joy. Where mind prevails, devotion cannot generate. And where devotion cannot generate, there can never be happiness. A mind-oriented person cannot realize happiness in the thundering of the clouds. A scientist cannot hear the music produced by the rustling of leaves in springtime. The scientist cannot understand the humming song of a bee. He cannot enjoy the rhythmic beat of waves. And why? Because science has no instrument to measure such things. In comparison to comforts, God has given unlimited, boundless extent to joy. He has instilled music in the flow of a river. He has filled the clouds with lightning. He has bestowed the clouds with thunder. He has instilled music in the voice of a cuckoo and has blessed a peacock with an enchanting dance. And God has created all this so that one can attain joy and happiness. But it is very unfortunate that man is not able to achieve what he should. Rather, he is blindly running after all that is useless for him, and this madness stops only when he dies. He strives so hard to obtain all comforts, but he himself is not able to enjoy them, as he keeps running after more and more all through his life. A person earns millions of rupees, but to what use? He cannot go to Haridwar. He cannot enjoy the gentle music of a river by sitting on its bank. He cannot go to Amarnath to have the darshan of God. Such a person starts his life and ends his life in the same way. Such life is, in fact, meaningless. This is not the way to achieve happiness. Such life cannot even be called human. Human life, according to the sages, does not constitute totality in itself. They have said that the joy present in our hearts is in fact the totality of life. Lord Krishna has said in Gita that if you want to see the universe, look into your own heart, because the whole world, the entire universe, is present within you. Just look into your own self and you will find hundreds of planets and stars revolving around you. Close your eyes and look within. The process of looking with closed eyes is called dhyan or meditation, and the yogis have called it the state of awakening of the Kundalini. First, let me explain to you the process which is the awakening of the Kundalini, because there seems to be a lot of contradiction in the opinions of the scholars and the yogis. They say that Kundalini power is in the shape of a coiled up snake which is present in one's body. Some say it is in the center of the spinal cord. Others say it is at the base of the spinal cord, from where it rises and along the spine reaches the brain. I feel that this definition is wrong, and this is nothing but deceiving the ignorant people. It is very much clear that these scholars do not know anything. They have started speaking about Kundalini only on the basis of what all they have heard or read. This is not the actual form of Kundalini. If this had been so, then it could have been activated just by passing electric current through the body. When an electric shock can be used to activate some organ of the body, then it can also be used to awaken the Kundalini. For Kundalini is said to be just a recumbent nerve. But in actual practice, Kundalini cannot be activated thus. The nerves Ida, Pingala and Sushumna cannot be activated by such a method. This is not possible because Gyan, that is true knowledge, cannot be attained with the help of science. One cannot induce knowledge through science, and it is not possible to understand Gyan through science. In order to attain spiritual knowledge, that is Gyan, it is first necessary to understand a human being, and to understand a human being, it is first essential to understand true joy. True joy means allowing the feelings of the heart to come out and liberate themselves. To develop the feeling of love, devotion and affection is true joy. There is said to be a divine lotus within us, the lotus of our conscience, and activating this lotus is true joy. If you go to a doctor and say, there is a lotus in your heart, then the doctor will tear apart the whole body, but shall not be able to find any lotus, any conscience or soul. He will only find bones, tissues, veins, arteries, but he won't be able to find the soul, for he does not know where to look for it. All this is beyond his understanding, because he believes only in what he sees in this outer world with his eyes. What we see outside is science, and what we seek within is Gyan or true knowledge. This is the basic difference, and I am trying to take you within yourself. And within you, there isn't just your heart or the universe, but all the gods and goddesses are present there. To see all this, you will have to close your eyes and look within. As soon as your eyes close and you get cut off from this world, then the eyes of your conscience shall open up. This is a natural process. When you drink water, your thirst is bound to be quenched. When you eat food, your hunger is bound to be satisfied. The image of the Kundalini with which you have been acquainted is not real. You shall be able to actually see it only when you close your eyes, and for this, continuous practice is necessary. If I close my eyes and wish to see Gangotri, then I shall surely be able to see it, for I have been there. I will be able to see Gangotri, Gomukh, the source of river Ganga. This whole scene will appear in my mind. My eyes are closed and Gangotri is not present before me, but I can see its image in my mind. The process of seeing with the eyes closed is called Dhyan. For this, it is necessary to cut oneself off from the outer world and to get rid of all thoughts. To achieve the state of thoughtless mind, it is first essential to build up a feeling that if there is anyone in the world, it is me. Other than me, there is nothing else. The Shastras have always elucidated Aham Brahmasmi Dvitiyo Nasti. That is, I am Brahma. Other than me, there is no one else in this universe. If I enter myself, I shall be able to see the whole universe. And today I am explaining to you the process of awakening the soul, the process of seeing the universe present within. And this process of looking within is called the state of awakening of the Kundalini, or the process of meditation on the Kundalini. For this, it is not necessary that the Kundalini should be activated. It is not relevant where the Kundalini is located in your body. You don't even need to know where the Ida, Pingala and Sushumna nerves meet in your body? Where do they originate from? Or where do they end? You need not even know where the Amrit Kund or the Sahasrar is, or how it takes a man from death to immortality. There is absolutely no need to know all this. Your thoughts should be concentrated on how to enter yourselves and reach your souls. You are at the moment in a state where you have realized only your outer self, your body. You have not realized your souls. Can you reach out to touch your souls? You have no knowledge of your soul or where it is. And when you do not know this, you cannot reach out and touch your soul. And when you cannot touch it, you cannot enter into your conscience. Hence, first of all, you should liberate yourself from your physical bodies. For this, there should be some image on which you can concentrate, and this image can only be that of the Guru. You can enter into your soul only through the medium of the Guru. No other medium can work. No God or Goddess can help you realize your conscience. No science can take you to that state. To reach it, the meditation of the Guru is necessary. Either you should be able to make the Guru lead you, or the Guru should himself lead you to this state. Both these processes are same. I want that you should liberate yourself from your bodies. The day you are able to do so, the body shall lose all its significance and the soul shall become of foremost importance. Only a body comes out of the womb and not a soul. For when a child is born, he is not breathing. When a child is born, everyone stands tensed, whether the child would start breathing or not. As the seconds tick on, everyone thinks, why is it not crying? And then suddenly it starts crying and all smile with relief and joy. This means that soul enters after a few moments into the body. The body in itself does not contain the soul, and the mother only gives birth to the body and not to the soul. We can realize this soul through the medium of a Guru. Just as air is present in the whole atmosphere, the Guru is also present everywhere, and the soul enters into the body only through him. In your journey of life, from birth to death, you can meet the Guru at any stage. You may meet him when you are just 5 years old, or when you have completed the major part of your life journey, that is, when you are 60 years old. Or you may be so unfortunate that the Guru may be standing near you and you walk away without recognizing him. Or you may recognize him and hold his feet. Any of these things can happen. But the day you hold his feet, you will in a way be holding your own soul, because only he can awaken your conscience. He shall make you understand the significance of Kundalini, for he has realized it himself and he has awakened his own conscience. A soul is formless, passionless, resolute and carefree. It has no selfishness. It does not experience any sorrow or anxiety. Most of the troubles, sorrows and tensions we go through are due to our physical bodies. And this is why I am explaining to you the way to enter your soul. To enter it, you do not have to make elaborate preparations. You do not have to pray before any god or goddess. All this is not at all necessary. What you need to do is sit down peacefully, close your eyes and try to form an image of the Kundalini by concentrating upon it. If you are able to do so, then it means you have taken the first step in this divine journey. When you are able to form such an image, through it you shall be able to enter into your soul. And in each step of entering the soul, you shall feel as if your body is becoming weightless and light. In this state, you will stop hearing all external noise and commotion. You won't be able to know what all is going on around you. Then it would mean that you are entering yourself with the help of the Kundalini. But if you do hear noise from the outside, then you shall have to concentrate more and form the image again. You have to keep practicing thus until you become completely cut off from the outer commotion. This is in fact a practice to sever yourself from the external thought waves. I am always with you, guiding you on, and you should walk step to step with me. Your steps waver and you stop as soon as there is some noise outside. When there is such noise, you return to your former state and try to hear the noise. You don't have to hear it. You should only go forward from the stage you have reached. In this state, you must not even have any awareness of your own existence. Krishna has said in Gita, Arjuna, you must understand that it is not important whether you are existing or not. Even if you are not present, the Kauravas shall die, and if you are here, then too they have to die. You are only an instrument. This is what I wish to tell you, that all of you are just instruments. You cannot yourself enter into your souls because you do not know how to realize your souls or how to recognize the Kundalini. But I can take you there whenever you wish. And even if you do not wish, still I can take you there. The only difference shall be that then I shall have to take you there forcibly. But if you walk along step to step with me, then this journey shall become very easy. And to make it easy, you shall have to sever yourself from all external thoughts and perceptions. You need not know where you are and from where you have come. You should forget that you are on such and such post or you are so great. You need not worry who all are around you. And after 1, 2 or 5 minutes, you shall be able to cut yourself from this outer world and you will start to enter your soul. You will feel yourself reaching out for your soul and you will not hear any noise going on around you. In this state, a deep, sweet music will resonate through your soul, just like the soothing resonance produced on chanting the word Om. The word Om has not been created by me, neither has it been given by the Vedas nor by Brahma. Om in fact signifies emptiness, space, infinity, and when you enter yourself, a resonance shall overpower you, which is nothing but the sound of Om. Just as a bee starts humming on seeing a flower, similarly, when you reach your soul, then your own self starts resonating on realizing the divine. As soon as a bee sees a flower, its wings starts beating so fast that a distinct humming sound is produced. Krishna has been called a bee, and Uddhava, a poet, says that this bee plays pranks with the gopis. I have taken this example to explain the state wherein the soul can be seen clearly, and when you hear such a humming, you should realize that you have become cut off from the outer world. This is in fact a great accomplishment that you are able to reach there. I am always with you. I am not far from you. Whenever you turn and see, turning does not mean that you have to turn your neck and look back. You shall see that I am always there, encouraging you to move on. The resonance which is present in you has been initiated into you by me. The soul in you has been infused into you by me, and I am now explaining to you the process of reaching it. It is because I have taken hold of your hand that you are always on the move, and this is why you are striving to listen to the divine music present in your own body. You are hearing such a heavenly music for the first time in your life. What you are experiencing is unique in itself. Science cannot initiate such deep resonance. Music cannot produce such reverberations. And this music will produce an enlightenment in you, and a new thought, a new perception, and a new world shall appear before your eyes. All the experiences shall be new. You shall see the stars, the moon, the entire universe, and the whole world revolving before your eyes. On gaining this experience, you shall realize that this is a new vision, new world, new thought process. You shall become an onlooker and not a part of it. The physical body can be a part of the world and the universe, but not the soul. It is only a spectator. This is a process of achieving peace, of realizing the soul. Now you are ready to set out to realize your souls. You shall see a divine light and your own soul filled with joy. This process is the Kundalini sadhana, and it is the process of achieving totality of life. I bless you that may you awaken your Kundalini through the process of meditation. I again bless you.